Hey guys, it's Yuta. So today I'm with Aiko from Life Where From and Jack from NihonJack. And they go to Japanese school, so I think it will be interesting to hear their stories. So, where were you guys born?
I was born in Canada.
I was born in San Francisco.
I came to Japan in 2013.
I came to Japan in 2014 summer.
So, when you go to your Japanese school first, for the first time, you didn't speak a lot of Japanese, right?
Yeah.
So how did you talk to your friends and classmates?
Well, actually, there was another person, a girl in the class who was from somewhere in America, who was able to speak Japanese and other languages. But then, after the first week, or maybe 3 months later, I was able to speak with everyone.
In Japanese?
Yeah, but only a little bit. And then 1 year later, I was able to speak a little bit better.
Is it hard to learn Japanese?
Yes.
What's the hardest thing about learning Japanese?
Kanji.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys about kanji. So do you like kanji?
It's hard when you try to learn it the first time, but when you keep doing it, it gets easier. And well, I kind of like kanji.
It's very hard to learn and write, and I don't really follow the steps of how to write it.
Do they kind of get upset when you write your kanji in your order?
Only the kids. They're like, why are you writing it like that? But my teacher doesn't care.
That's interesting. I thought teacher would care more about that.
Yeah, because now after a while they just think of me as a normal kid, but then my teacher still doesn't think that. So he allows me to write it how I like.
How many kanji do you think you know?
I think I learned more than 1,000.
Maybe 5, because I know the 1 kanji, the 2 kanji, and the 3 kanji. Maybe just 4, and I know the rain kanji.
How many kanji do you learn per week?
Well, it depends on teachers how they do stuff in a week. So my teacher there's a drill, a notebook that has kanji, and then sometimes the teacher makes us learn kanji, and then in that week they do the test. I don't know how much we actually learn.
Maybe we learn 50 each week.
So if you only know 5 kanji, but you learn 50 a week, how is that possible?
Because I don't practice them over and over. I only practice them 3 times, and then we move on to the next page.
No, I'm asking you guys this question because when I was in school, I think I had a kanji test every week. So I had to write 10 kanji, and I would always forget them. So do you have kanji tests as well?
Well, depends. If you learn in that week's Monday, maybe you do Friday or the next week. And if it's if you learn it on Friday, it's on the next weekend. I don't know how it goes.
When you came to Japan, was it hard to make friends?
Well, in my school, there's a girl. Well, the teacher told a girl in the class that I was gonna go in and ask me her to show me the school. So we kind of got friends, but other people said 外国人, and that means a different country person, and said don't speak Japanese, you're not good. So I didn't make them as friends. But when I'm grade 3 I know lots of Japanese, so I get friends because I can talk Japanese, and that's how I went.
So you speak Japanese with your mom, right? So you'd always spoken Japanese with your mom. So when you came to Japan, were you confident that you were going to speak Japanese with people around you?
No. I know Japanese, so like, I was not that embarrassed or something.
So how did you make friends, Jack?
It was actually pretty easy to make friends because I was a foreigner and everyone was inspired by me, but I didn't have too many friends when I couldn't speak that much Japanese. But later when I could speak Japanese, like the entire class is like my friend now.
So because you spent some time in Canada and the States, do you think like do you feel you're kind of different from the other kids?
Well, I don't know if I feel different, but I kind of felt different when they called me Gaikokujin and stuff, because when they called me Gaikokujin, so I kind of felt different. Kind of feel like special, like I'm Japanese people. So.
But I was wondering, like, why did they call you Gaikokujin? Because you look pretty Japanese.
Yeah, well, because I couldn't. Well, I spoke Japanese to my mom, but like still kind of, well, like Japanese like 8% and then English, and I was not that good.
Do you feel that you are a little bit different from the other kids, Jack?
Not very much, because they act the same as Americans, but they just speak a different language. But when I first came there, I felt a little bit different because I didn't know like what they do and what their culture was.
Hey guys, it's Yuta again. So this is the part 1 and I'm going to upload the part 2 maybe in a couple of weeks. And don't forget to subscribe to their channels. And if you are interested in learning real Japanese that real Japanese people speak, because Japanese people don't talk like textbooks, click the link, choose your level, and subscribe to my list, Japanese with Yuta. Alright, see you guys soon. Ciao ciao!